I recently messed up and lost all organic traffic. Here's how.
All right, let me share what happened. So it is about this page here, bridesmaidforhire.com, made of honor speech generator. It's a speech writing tool that we have created for made of honor speeches. And recently we changed something. We moved this chat, which used to be on its own page, into the header here, or the hero section. And I'll make a separate video on this. Actually, quite a good change we've made that lifted conversions for people landing on this page to sending a first message. The first message is the email address that you're saving by 50%. And I'll make a more in-depth video on that you can check out. I'll link it up here. All right, so looking at what we did a migration here where we have an old page. This is the old page with the CTA. This is the new page with the embedded chat. And on this landing page builder here, it's just some WordPress landing page builder. We have advanced settings. And then down here, you have a check mark, which basically adds this page to no index. So it tells Google not to index this page. And while we were working on this new version, I had it on no index because we don't want to have both of them indexed with different slugs, right? So we did that. And then I changed the name or the slug from this one to old. And then here I want it to be no index, but here I didn't. And I forgot to remove this check mark, which means when I published this, it was hidden and it didn't show up in the Google search results. Now looking at our now, it's indexed again. I think it was not indexed for around 8 hours. So it means it is driving traffic right now. And if we look at the page here, you can see the dip, which is basically, this is one of our best performing pages. Made of honor speech is also the best performing type of speech that we're selling. So basically I completely killed here yesterday to any other day. You can clearly see a dip. And if I go here on most recent date, you'll see nothing. So this is basically what happened. And I think a couple things to learn here. One is to obviously make sure that all your important pages are being indexed and that everything is working smoothly. I actually found this by accident by accident, by looking at some other pages and then wondering why it wasn't showing up in search. And what you also need to do when checking this is basically, if I look at my local Google results, you'll see that it's still not showing up, right? Like here I'm in the Netherlands, so these are the Dutch results. But if I look at the US, I can use an API like this. If I look at, and I think I already did that earlier, go away. You can see that it is in fact number one. So it jumped right back to where it was before, but it took around 8 hours after it got indexed. And it took a while to get crawled again. So in total, we lost like 1 day to this. And it depends on your page, right? If you have a page that doesn't get a lot of traffic, it'll probably take even longer. So you need to just kind of make sure that that is covered. And then also just in terms of both within the ecosystem. So speaking of other pages that drive traffic to this page, right? So this is the page itself. But if you have good internal linking structure, there should be other pages driving traffic to this one because you have set them up to send over traffic with, like I said, internal linking. So here, for example, we have another guide and another speech guide that are driving traffic basically to those generator pages, because they're bottom of the funnel, and this is like above the funnel content, so more informational, but people there are in fact looking to get a speech and maybe get it generated by us. So there is a 0.5% conversion from this guide to an order, which goes via that landing page, right? So they have to go via the landing page because there's the tool. And it looks like it's even higher for some reason. Do we just get a sale? I'll look at it later. And if we look at the chart, you'll see that from the page itself here. So this is the blog. This is the speech generator page. So it's 16% conversion. And then we'll go through here. I think I actually need to remove this. This is an old step. And then, you can see how many people converted that originally came through this blog post. So we need to create more content like this. But then on another level, There's also diversification, not like on the blog, but using the same channel, which is search engine marketing, but also diversifying the channel. So applying it in social media or an email list or any other kind of channel that you can think of. So there's some thinking we need to do around, how we can do it, because even if we diversify on other blogs, there's still a chance that if search traffic goes away, that you will lose everything, right? Which is something you never want. You don't want kind of one point of failure. If any of that stuff sounds interesting to you, feel free to subscribe below, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.